I just ate a cold corn real quick because I'm starving.
It sounds gross.
It was pretty gross. I mean,
but it was soft.
It was soft.
Yeah.
It just was. It was cold, and I'm just very hungry right now.
That sucks.
I scavenged the fridge, and
May I suggest Taco Tuesday?
You may.
Yeah!
And now, it's the Still Unnamed Podcast with your hosts, Pete and Mark.
Hey kids, and welcome to another exciting edition of the Still Unnamed Podcast. I'm Pete Salas, along with
Mark Rodriguez, ABC, BBD.
I'm so glad you never tell me these beforehand, because that one tickled me. How you doing, man?
Doing pretty good.
How are you on this fine Taco Tuesday morning?
I'm doing pretty fantastic, if I must be honest.
My mic is acting up here. Let me see here. Anyway, yeah, so you're doing pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Do you know what ABC is?
ABC?
Yeah. That's another bad creation.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's what that meant.
Yeah, and BBD is the Bell Bibadoo.
Who?
Bubba Bell Bibadoo.
Bubba
You know.
Bell Biv DeVoe.
Yeah. Poison.
That girl is poison. That's a fucking jam.
Yeah. Oh, I was
Dude,
going down a trip this week.
To this day. Uh-huh.
This week I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put on some. What the fuck is it called? Don't tell me. No, the genre.
Like 90s hip hop?
No, it's swang or something. Swing. New Jack Swing. I just put on the YouTube.
Okay.
I was like, New Jack Swing. And then I listened to all that stuff.
Right.
It was, you know what? Boys to Men gets me every time, though.
Gets you hard?
Yeah. I mean, it gets my ears hard.
Right.
They had it. Doom doom da da. Doom doom da.
What is that called?
Da.
What is that? New Wave Swing? Or what is it?
New Jack Swing.
New Jack Swing. Is that what it's called?
That's what it's called. That's what the genre is.
I didn't know that. Maybe I knew that. I'm not sure. You know what
didn't
else?
know shit, Pete.
I think I've heard that before.
You didn't know Jack.
Hey,
somebody play the drums.
You know what else is a really good song from that same genre? I'm assuming that. Here come the hot step, turn around, everybody, turn around. That one, turn around. Still love me like that. that one. That is a good fucking good song.
There were so many good songs in that. I love the harmonies, and it had a nice beat. And man, New Jack, they need to bring it back.
The 90s were the shit, bro.
Yeah.
Everyone's always all up on the 80s nuts, but it's about the 90s. The 90s
That's
were
when
awesome.
They had it. Not early 90s.
No. Those clothes were quite atrocious. But a lot of yeah, man. I like the genre. What the fuck are we talking about? How did we even get on this?
Because I was talking about ABC.
Oh yeah.
And ABC is Another Bad Creation.
Right.
Which was also from the East Coast, which was also a New Jack Swing, but it was made up of a bunch of kids.
Okay, like Criss Cross.
Actually, fun fact, Criss Cross. Their jump had a little diss in there for ABC.
Really?
Because don't try to compare us to another bad little fad. They're saying they're.
Is that a line in the song?
Yeah.
I don't remember that one. Dude,
don't try to compare us to another bad little fad. And we're back. It's something like you never had.
Wow.
Make you jump, wiggle, and shake your rump.
Damn, son.
I don't remember, but that's...
No, you obviously remember.
I know little bits of it.
Some random lyrics there I never even picked up on.
Yeah, Another Bad Little Fad is making reference to Another Bad Creation, who were out around the same time.
Uh-huh.
And they were like, we're not like these kids. We're different kids. We're cool kids.
We wear our fucking pants backwards.
Yeah, because Inside Out is wiggity, 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 whack.
That was the Mac Daddy and the Daddy Mac?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember some shit. Man, that was... Yeah, now I want to travel down memory
Go
lane.
for it. After you listen to the TSUP,
Right.
I had to hold the P because I always say TSUP podcast.
Right. No, that's cool, man. How was your birthday?
It was pretty uneventful. I mean, I got a new car. President Obama came down.
That was weird to see him there.
Right?
Did you see how many enchiladas he ate?
He ate so many.
Motherfucker can eat.
He was like, "Can I have another?"
Can I have another enchilada, please?
That was really good.
Thank you. I've been practicing.
Have you really?
No,
Because that was really, really good.
No, I
have another plate?
Yeah, you just gotta like stutter your words.
Yeah, no, I can't do that. You did really good. You're gonna be our new resident Obama.
No.
In case we ever need to pull up So yeah, no, but it was really fun. I really appreciate everybody who wished me well wishes on the Facebooks and IRL. That's in real life.
Right. Have you noticed that like it's not official until it's on Facebook? I mean, that's an old saying, but I'm saying like birthday specifically. Like I remember a couple, maybe 2 years ago, it was my boss's birthday. I'm talking the big boss.
Yeah.
And I actually saw her on her birthday. We had a shoot planned, or I don't know what was going on, but I saw her. I said, "Hey, happy birthday, and I hope you have a wonderful day." "Oh, thank you," whatever.
Yeah.
But I got back to my office, and my supervisor, I guess, my other boss, she was like, "Have you wished her happy birthday on Facebook?" And I'm like, "No, I saw her in person." "Yeah, you should wish her happy birthday on Facebook.
I'm gonna need you to come in on Saturday."
Yeah, it was one of those type of things. So it's kind of like, I don't think that it means anything anymore until you say it to the world. You could say it just one-on-one, very personal, very private, honest, heartfelt. But unless you shout it from the rooftops, it doesn't mean anything. So.
But it's not even from the rooftops. You write it on their wall, and then maybe someone that is a mutual friend between the two of you will say, "Oh, Pete said, hey, happy birthday," whatever. Right. Yeah. If you didn't wish me a happy birthday on Facebook, I really do not care. I am not offended because I don't wish a lot of people happy birthdays.
Right.
Because I don't
You
care.
barely wish me a happy birthday.
I waved at you really hard.
Right. I think you sent me one of those dub smashes or whatever those things are called.
Oh, yeah.
Face smash. What is it?
It was a...
Dubstep?
No, I like dubstep, to be quite honest. I know a lot of people shit on it, and I can completely understand because it's a very like rude music. It's a rude type of music. If I had to,
well, yeah. I mean, it sounds like what?
Connecting to the internet,
banging.
It's
in a blender.
I don't know what it is, but it's just it doesn't like get me going the way New Jack Swing does. But it's.
I mean, it's so no Belle Biv DeVoe.
Let's get that out of the way real quick. There ain't no poison.
Right.
But something about the sound, I really dig it. It resonates with me. Mm-hmm. I'm like, this is different.
I hated it when it came out. It's starting to grow on me because now they're kind of sneaking it into other music, like other things that I do like.
Yeah. And
I'm hearing it and I'm like, yeah, this is kind of cool. This is a new sound from Korn. Yeah. Wait, no. What is this?
And then the beat drops. Wow.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, I don't know. Anyone can do a dubstep song.
Oh yeah, like there was something that I read or I saw that Skrillex on the way like driving from like coast to coast like creating an album. And I'm like, that shouldn't be possible. Just sitting in a car.
It shouldn't be considered real music. I don't think.
I absolutely think it's music. I don't know what it is, but it's like against the grain. And
I'm gonna riff here for a second. Yeah. That was the new one from Skrillex. There you go.
I'll take two. No, it sounds very similar, but it's something about it. Like there's this one that it sounds so bad. Like it's I can hear that song in particular. It's called Devil's Den. If you want, you can pause it, go look it up, listen to the first like 30 seconds. You'll understand what I'm talking about. It starts off pretty normal dubstep, and then the beat drops, as they say, and it gets very the only word I can think of is rude. Like it's unappealing to the ear, and it's just a bunch of noise. But in it, I'm like,
Just
yeah,
can't
man,
stop listening.
I just fucking love it. It's called Devil's Den, and that fucking song, man, it's terrible, absolutely atrocious. But that's the one that I most associate with dubstep, and that's the one that I'm like, you know what, not terrible.
Well, I mean, for me, it took a few years, but what finally got me over the hatred of dubstep was, remember a few months ago, I binged watched the Kroll Show, like all 3 seasons.
Oh, yeah.
Well, his intro song is a dubstep song.
Yeah.
And it grew on me, and I became a big fan of that song in particular, and then I looked it up, and then I looked at other things, and I'm not going to say that I'm a fan yet, but I'm getting there.
And like I said, I can 100% understand if someone's like, that is not music. Oh, okay, I can get behind that, but you know what? I think it's not terrible. I'm very outspoken. Am I going?
Yes.
Maybe you're wrong. I strongly disagree.
That's your impartial, like, I don't want to step on anyone's toes, but I'm still opinionated voice.
Yes.
That's very Pee Wee Herman, like when he's trapped by the bikers. I say you let him go. But, yeah. Well, so you had a good birthday.
Yeah, loved it.
Cool,
Thank you
man.
very much. I appreciate my gift.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. It's the least I could do.
Tell me about it. Hey, we didn't get to talk about your birthday. How was your birthday?
My birthday was pretty good, actually. That's true, but you know what we didn't even talk about last week was...
Because it was about me, motherfucker.
That's true, but this also involved you somehow. What we did not get to talk about last week was how my laptop shit the bed once again.
This is becoming an ongoing segment. We should think of a jingle. What rhymes with bed?
Head.
Dread. Oh, okay, here we go. It's another week of dread, because Pete's laptop shit the bed.
I like it. I think we can go... Can you dubstep that a little bit?
It's another week... Bed dread.
Shit the bed.
Boo, 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 boo.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it now. It's the video card or something, I'm told. I've already replaced the hard drive on there twice, but now it's some video thing. Something that's going to cost $850, but...
At that price, they should just get you a new lappy.
They should, but they spent like $3,000 on that one.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was like the top of the line most... you know how Apple is.
At the time.
At the time, yes. Now it's probably valued at like...
Can I just real quick say, I really don't care for Apple. This is a very powerful Macintosh home.
It is. It is. You better step lightly.
But I'm the one that knocks. It's very good at it's very user friendly. I can say that it's a very powerful machine, but it's very restrictive for me. Like, it's
How so?
Like, even like if you have an iPhone, let's say, if you want to put music on there, you have to like have iTunes, and then you have to sync it up, and you have to do this. It has to be in a specific format. Whereas with my Android phone, I just plug it in. I find folder titled music. I don't even have to find the folder titled music anymore. I could just drag it onto the root directory, and then it'll automatically recognize, hey, I think this is an MP3. Do you want to play it? Yeah? Okay, yeah, it's an MP3. Here it is in your folder now, bro. Appreciate it. You need an update? Here's an update, bro. Don't even worry.
Yeah, PC sucks.
You suck.
That's all I'm going to say. PC sucks.
Because you don't know jack shit about fuck.
We're so obnoxious.
We insult each other very slow.
Yeah, very deliberately, because PC sucks.
Not as much as a Macintosh Apple.
All right, we better stop.
This isn't fun for anyone. This is terrible radio.
If you're still listening to this, God bless you. Thank you. Thank you for sticking around.
Now we can get into the special deets that the unreal fake poser TSU podcast listeners.
Right. If you're still here, guess what? Mark came out last Tuesday.
Although if you are a TSUP listener, you know that I did not, because I I'm not nothing to come out from. That's a lot of negatives.
Yeah, I don't know what you're saying. Yeah, so my birthday was cool.
That's good.
It was pretty good. I had the we kind of talked about it last week, but had some shrimp.
Yeah,
shrimp's always good.
I
just went into Bubba Gump there for a second.
I also played with the idea of, I know we're talking about you, but let's bring it back to me. Let's give the audience what they want to hear. Okay?
Sure, more Mark.
I was thinking about making a pizza for my birthday, like just making it.
Didn't you try that last time?
Yeah, and it didn't come out terrible, I don't think.
No, I liked it. I really did.
I feel like I've gotten better at it.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first time it was really bad. The ratio was completely off, but it's because I followed the instructions to a T, as I like to do. And then that way, the second time I do it, I could say, okay, this is what needs to be altered.
Okay.
And I feel every time after that, I've significantly improved. And I was like, I burped.
See, why'd you draw attention to it? I didn't even hear it.
Because I skipped.
Anyway.
It's like I was buffering.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was like, I should try to make pizza and it'll be kind of cool. But then I know if I made it for like 6 people, it'd be complete and utter crap.
Okay.
Yeah. But
plus you have the added pressure of like, you wouldn't enjoy it on your birthday,
No.
like you'd feel like you're being judged or ridiculed or something.
Oh yeah, I'm very like, that. Every time I make something,
right.
I'm like, how was it? How was it, Pete?
And dude, in most cases, don't say it like that.
How was it?
How was it?
How'd you like my meat in your mouth, Pete?
Oh my God. For the most part, everything you make has been pretty good.
Yeah.
There's some debate on how your potatoes are.
What?
But anyway.
Whoa, I'm quite proud of my potatoes. Let's dial it back a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Who has a problem with my potatoes? Is it your father?
No.
Is it your mother?
I'm not at liberty to say.
That means it's your mother. I just Sherlocked you. Does she? You know what? She doesn't listen anymore. Fudge her.
I think she does listen.
Does she?
Yeah.
Has she caught up?
I think so.
I was just kidding, Mama Salas. Hey, here's a fun fact for the TSU podcast listeners. I call Pete's mom Mama Salas, and I call Pete's dad Mr. Salas. I call him Mr. Salas because he used to be my boss for about 2 or 3 years.
Was it that long?
Yeah, it was a while.
Oh, I don't
Maybe
remember
2
it
years.
being that long, but yeah.
Yeah. At least 2 Christmases that I recall.
Okay.
There's a little fun fact for when the trivia edition of TSUP comes out.
Once the 20th anniversary Trivial Pursuit TSUP
Have you ever played
edition.
Trivial Pursuit?
I have, and I kick ass in the entertainment field, but
Nice.
I can't answer like historical questions.
It's
and
so difficult.
Sports for the most part, I guess.
Mm-mm.
No, I don't know historical facts.
I made the mistake of when I was working at Toys R Us, I bought Trivial Pursuit and I was like 90s edition, and it was 90s edition, and I was like, badass, I'm a 90s kid, I can totally do this.
Mhm.
I bought it and it was like asking about government things in the 90s.
Right.
And I was asking like a bunch of stuff and I was like, this was terrible. I don't think I've opened it since
Right.
the 90s. That's not true. But I haven't opened it in years probably, because the first time I played with a group of friends in college, we were at a friend of mine's apartment,
Mhm.
and we busted it, and then we started playing it, and then like we noticed like nobody's getting anything right.
This
So,
is not fun.
I ruined the party,
right.
as I do.
That's
Just
okay.
like I ruined my party last week. Remember when I shit on my cake?
That was an odd choice.
Obama did not approve.
No, that was an odd choice.
I was
to
like,
end the
this is
night.
my cake. You can't sanction this. Veto, motherfucker. That was an aggressive fucker.
That
too.
was very aggressive. I hope that we're not on the FBI list now.
We probably are. Listen up, NSA. It's about to get hilarious. It did not get hilarious at all.
No, it didn't.
Trivial Pursuit of Happiness. Starring Will Smith and
Well, there's the
Jaden
title for
Smith.
this episode.
what?
Trivial Pursuit of Happiness.
That's pretty good.
I like it.
I'm just full of good stuff.
What was the other one? Last week?
Last week's something like Taste of a Dick or Happy Birthday. I don't care for what his dick tastes like or
Something
cocks.
like that.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Hey, you can cut this part out, but apparently Raymond is proper crazy.
Is he?
Did you see what he posted about the rains?
No.
That Obama was behind it with his weather machine?
Shut the fuck up.
I swear to you, Alyssa showed it to me.
Well, I mean, he's always been like a right wing, not even a conservative. What is he? He's a
Conspiracy theorist?
Well, he's a conspiracy theorist for sure.
That is absolutely
like
what
a libertarian, I think.
Okay.
He's one of those Tea Party, take my gun out of my cold dead hands type of guys.
Yeah, but yeah, he was like the weather machine. He said something along the lines of weather machine, and then someone else posted something like, are you serious, bro? You got to be kidding. And then he was like, nah, I'm just kidding. And then right beneath it, he was like, no, but seriously, I'm not kidding.
Wow.
And then like other people were chiming in, like like people that are within his mindset were saying things like these sheeple don't understand. And
wow.
yeah. And they're like,
But
the more we make sense, the less we make sense to these people.
What benefit would Obama have to if he had a said quote unquote weather machine that was flooding people?
It's called the HAARP, something like that. HAARP.
HAARP.
Not to be confused with the AARP.
Right. Who help
old people.
Old people. All right. So let's keep this in. This sounds interesting. Honestly, what would Obama have to gain if he from drowning people?
Gosh, I don't know. Votes?
I don't get it.
Boats? Huh?
Boats.
Boats and hoes. Boats and hoes. But I was talking to a coworker of mine. Well, actually, kind of, but not really. My boss, Edward. He's the IT guy. And I'm shadowing him as apprentice. That's the word I wanted to use. Apparently the Sandy Hook elementary shooting was also a conspiracy.
Sandy Hook shooting was a conspiracy.
Correct.
For what, gun control?
Exactly. Yeah, that's what they were saying. They were saying that if you want the public to get involved, involve the children.
So let's murder 27 children.
And then that way there can be stricter gun control laws and the public can get behind it.
Did it work?
No, because then people are like, "Whoa, the only thing that can stop a bad person with a gun is a good person with a gun." I can't talk. Man,
I don't know, dude. That's kind of
a slippery slope.
That's out there. And when we had him on the show, obviously we were focusing on the funny and focusing on the lighthearted and his backstory and everything. But he does, we did plug his radio show, Epic Radio. He's still on conservative talk radio every Saturday morning. And I know he gets into this type of stuff, and he gets into it with his callers too about, his views and his conspiracy theories and whatever. But hey, to each his own.
Yeah, personally, I find it very hard to digest.
Yeah, I don't know how you can just blanket over and say like Obama is the root of all evil, basically.
Yeah,
it's kind of hard.
It's a stretch.
It is.
Like there's this big conglomerate or entity that's behind everything, the Illuminati and everything.
Right.
Although if this episode doesn't come out, you can tell that the Illuminati was behind it.
Right. And we've both, lost our lives.
Oh well.
It was a good run.
I had a good birthday. Made it all the way to 28.
28 in 7 days.
Hopefully.
Wow. So I'm gonna get real for a second.
Do it.
We by luck, by chance, my laptop, whatever you want to call it.
It's a laptop. I'll call it that.
It shit the bed about 3 weeks ago. And as a result, we didn't have a show that week. But we came back the last 2 weeks. We've been limping along on older equipment that requires some doing and some transcoding and stuff. That's just back technical jargon. I really enjoyed the week off.
Yeah.
I enjoyed not having the pressure of recording and editing and producing and putting it online and promoting and all that stuff that goes into. There's a lot of backstage stuff that happens, even for a tiny podcast like this.
Well, there's a lot of editing because everything that you hear me say, it's probably fucked up. He edited probably. I'm really bad at the words.
Yeah, I kind of piece you together. I'm like a Dr. Frankenstein of podcasts. But yeah, no, for a while there, like I've been losing the passion for it.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. We've had some good episodes the last 2 months or so, but in the last 8 weeks, I don't know. I've just been really like, I don't want to do it, but it became a chore.
Yeah,
slightly. I'm not gonna say that it's permanently like that, but
you don't want to let down people. You don't want to let people down.
Right. I don't want to let people down, and like people enjoy the show, even no matter how many people listen per week. It fluctuates.
Yeah.
But just the fact
that week we were off, I got a text from my friend. He was like, "Hey, what happened to the podcast?"
Yeah, I got like 2 or 3 that questioned it or whatever. I had to explain to them like, "Hey, I'm sorry. It was out of my hands.
Life got in the way."
Right. But yeah, it's been one of those things that like I don't want to say that I completely lost passion for it, but it became a chore and I didn't want to do it for a while, and I know that your excitement and you brought the energy the last couple episodes, and that's what made me continue to want to do it. So I'm not saying that the show's going away or anything, but I mean, be expecting some weeks off once in a while.
Okay.
Once in a while. I really enjoyed it. I was kind of burned out on the whole concept of it. I know we're only like, 40 episodes in, basically.
Yep.
But yeah, I once in a while...
take a breather?
I'd like to take a breather.
Okay.
And then come back and hit it even harder.
Do you want guests?
I think guests would help too.
Yeah.
I know we were heavy on the guests the first 20 episodes.
Yeah.
And then the next 20, we was just kind of like you and me shooting the shit. And, and that's been fine. People still like it. People still look forward to it. And that's what keeps me going, is the messages of if something like 2 weeks ago happened, the questions of what happened or where are you guys at or whatever.
We missed the funny.
Right. That keeps me going. So that's cool. But not going to lie, I enjoyed the week off.
So you're leaving us, Pete? Is this the Mark test now?
I you know what? Take the golden microphone.
No, I don't want it.
Take the seat. But that's just something I wanted to get off my chest. There's stuff happening, stuff going on in my life that will come to light sooner or later. And that's just I started this podcast out of a necessity, out of a loneliness, out of a therapy necessity, whatever you want to call it. And I think over the last 40-ish weeks, I've learned a lot, and I've grown, and I've gotten to a better place. And I hope to only get better from here. And it's been with the help of you specifically, Mark, and with the listeners and all the guests that I've had. So this is not a goodbye episode by any stretch. We'll be back next week. Don't worry about it. But once in a while, I may feel lazy. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Is that fair?
Sure. Maybe I'll do something. I doubt it. Maybe I will.
Will you make a 5th Mark's Minute?
I doubt it. Absolutely not. That was a very... School's hard, man. I'm doing information technology, project management, and intro to Linux and Unix, and I'm learning a lot of programming and all this shit. And the project management class is the one that really bites me in the ass because I hate it so much. I'm having to develop a presentation to put for an imaginary company, and that's what I'm working towards. And I have to create spreadsheets, and I have to make risk assessments, and all the variables I have to pull out of my ass because it's a very broad and general scenario. It's that's my venting.
Sounds intense.
It's
and you can't fix my laptop.
I could fucking fix it if I wanted to. I didn't want to.
You don't want to? Okay, that makes sense.
No, actually, I've gotten a lot better with things. I set up your create a network cable for your mom's TiVo in the living room.
Mm-hmm.
I made the cable for that, and I had to do a couple of routing things and stuff. But I've started to do a lot more at Channel 5 also.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot, but slowly but surely they're saying, hey, my email's not working. Go for it, Mark.
Right.
Nice. Edward, can you come over here? I don't know what's going on.
And then you take the credit for it.
Yeah. Hey, you're welcome.
I'm fucking hungry, so I'm going to cut this short.
You know what's good late night food? Well, that's not
What?
good late night food, but what I think about when I think of late night food is Jack in the Box.
Yeah, that goes back to what you were saying earlier, or last week, or whenever it was about greasy food and getting the poops.
Getting the poops. When I had an apartment, it was by the University of Texas Pan American, now UTRGV.
Go Vaqueros!
Have you seen the logo? It looks like a marijuana leaf. The star, it's a green star. It looks like a marijuana leaf.
No, but I have seen that the guy riding the horse looks like a bandit, like he just stole something.
Yeah.
And now he's running away from the authorities.
I don't care for it.
No, I don't care for it either.
But anyways,
yeah.
I lived very close by to the university, and there's a lot of fast food places there. And I fell into the freshman 15 hard, and I haven't gotten out. I think we covered that last week.
Right.
GD curly fries.
Well, now I want Jack in the Box.
Hey, you're welcome.
God damn it.
It's pretty good. It's good.
I know it's good.
Prepare for the poops.
Oh, look at this. I know it's good. For those of you who can't see, I'm currently shaking my tummy.
You don't have to do that. You can say you're doing it without actually doing it.
Well, I'm doing it. And doing it well.
And do it to do it's good. That's not a real song.
I don't know what that
I think I'm making up a record right now.
I think you are. Hit the music. So on that note, thank you guys again for listening. I keep scaring you when I'm sorry.
You gave me beats.
You should turn down those beats.
There's no turning down.
Turn down for what? Again,
That's a dubstep.
fucking obnoxious.
That's a dubstep, and that's a really good one. Have you seen the music video? I showed it to you, right?
Oh, yes, where they're like
It's ridiculous.
breaking the apartment and stuff.
And then that whole... Watch it.
Anyway, thank you guys for listening. Special thanks to our sponsor, Chico's Bail Bonds. Once again, I'm Pete Salas along with
Mark Rodriguez, ABC, BBD.
Have yourself a very happy Taco Tuesday.
Happy Taco Tuesday.
Happy Taco Tuesday.
Girl.
Bye-bye.